Hello everybody, I am back, and as I plan to title this YouTube video, I have a new personal CFC lifetime rating high. Now I just finished publishing my 6 videos from the 2023 BC Open, which I assume if you're watching this video, you've probably watched those already. And so I ended up finishing the tournament with a score of 2 out of 6, which doesn't sound very good, but it's actually a very good performance. It was a premier section after all. So in this video, I'll reveal what my new rating is at the end if you want to skip ahead, but I'm going to kind of lead up to that first. This will be a pretty short video though. So let's just take a look at the, actually, oh, how am I going to do this? Let's take a look at the other sections first. So I'm going to have to do it like this. Has there been that many tournaments in between? That's ridiculous. Okay, sorry. I just can't believe how many tournaments have been going on. Wait, this can't be right. Okay, wait. Wait, what? Where's the, oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, they didn't label it as 2023, but they should have. Okay, yeah, but I can't believe it because it seemed like I just came back from this tournament and this is nationwide, but look how many tournaments there have been since then. Like, that's just ridiculous. Chess is on a huge boom right now. Okay, insane. So there were 4 sections for that tournament. This was the under 1,000 section that we can look at now. That's not what I played in, but so this was actually, this player here, this Christian Grecu, was the only player who scored 6 out of 6 in the whole tournament. And yeah, this section I think also had the most number of players in the tournament. There were 113. Which is pretty crazy. It looks like, okay, so this person was unrated and they lost every game. But even if you lose every game, you're still going to gain rating, which is just the way the rating system works. And this player was unrated and they won 1 game. Yeah, so anyways, that's the 1,000 section, nothing too interesting. Let's just take a look. Oh, I got to do this again. Okay. And then we look in the under 1,400 section. Actually, this player here watches my YouTube videos, or at least my Twitch stream. I hardly stream anymore, but yeah, he actually stopped me on, I was walking from my hotel back to the tournament hall for my next round, and I think I heard somebody say dizzy, like, oh, dizzy. And I was like, what? I was like, anyways, he actually did extremely well in his section, scoring 5 out of 6. He only lost to first place. So well, I just realized that I'm going to have to block that out. I wish I could pause this. Let's see. I can't pause it, but what I'm trying to do is I want to block out when I get to my section. I want to block out the rating so that I don't give it away. But I won't bother. But I could edit it after, but I'm too lazy. I'm too busy. Not lazy. I'm too busy. Okay. So anyways, the under 1,400 section. Yeah. So first place they got 5.5. Jeffrey Liu. I wonder if he's the brother of Zachary Liu. Maybe, I don't know. And yeah, I know Nico. Actually, I know a lot of people in this section. What am I talking about? Yeah, I know David. I know Nico. Nico used to live in my city. David still lives in my city. And actually, I don't know a lot, but I know a few. Here's another one I know. Yeah, so there were 71 in that section. And let's go to the next section, which is the under 1,800, which I still was not in. I was thinking about entering this section, but I didn't. So there, it looks like there was a 5-way tie for first place here. I mean, there were 71 people in the section, so it's not unusual, but that's pretty, I mean, yeah, five-way first way tie there. But it's kind of weird because there's so many players, like for example, well, so this guy only played one person in the top 5. So did this person. So they tied for first, but they didn't really actually have to play the people that you know were the top finishers. Actually, that goes for every one of them except for Harleen. Harleen had to play 2 people in the top 5. The other ones only had to play 1. So with so many players in the field, like in the tournaments are getting so big here, they need to reduce the spread of the sections, so that there are fewer people in the tournament, because there's too many ties. Although it's not really, they didn't have to play as many tough players as other people did. Either that, or they need to add in an extra round, which they don't have time to do because it's like a 3-day event. Well, technically they could. They've done it before, actually. 3 days, three rounds in a day. If they added 7 rounds, that would do a lot to eliminate like a 5-way tie. And then let's look at my section. So the premier section. So yeah, my webcam will cut off some of it. I'll try to do it so it doesn't reveal it too quick. But anyways, so in this section, I don't want to scroll down and reveal everything yet, but I think there's about 67 players or so. First place was Jorge Nunez, who I actually played in the Langley Open last October, if you remember. And I had a good advantage out of the opening, but then I just blundered because I'm stupid. Anyways, he did very well with 5 out of 6. And I mentioned it in other videos, but fourth place is Lee Kwang Liem's brother. Or is it Kwang Liem Lee? I don't know. Maybe it's Kwang Liem Lee is how you say it. And he actually drew... Oh no, I thought he did. I thought he had a bit of an upset in there, but he didn't. He actually did fine. And for those of you familiar with my videos, number 8, Zachary Liu, I played him in the previous tournament to this one, the Jack Taylor Memorial. And I was winning out of the opening, but then I screwed it up, and he beat me. And he is a hair away from being a master already. When I played him, he was 1900. I guess I'll go here so you can see. Yeah, so this 2187, like he was 1900, and I don't know how old he is, like maybe 12, but they just climb so fast. And probably a year ago, he's probably like 1700. It's crazy. Yeah, Ryan Yang is also a master. I played him. I'm actually undefeated against him, but I played him when he was younger. I beat him in an online tournament, I think, and then I drew him in person in 2019. But he was 1500 then. He gained 700 points in like 3 or 4 years. So yeah, crazy. But you can see there's a lot of masters in here, a couple IMs. So it's a very tough section. Like even just going down the list, there's still masters. So I am. Let's just jump to where I am now. So yeah, there were 64 players in my section. I'm just going to do it so where you can see. I know it's a little bit different on the screen. There we go. Oh, I just revealed it. Oh, well, no big deal. But so here's me, and I might as well can I just increase my webcam if I can find it? Boom, since I revealed it in there. Okay, so I started with in second to last place. So basically in 63rd place, and then I finished in 55th. So I finished better than I started. So for me, that's good. Even though I didn't play that well, like especially in the first and last games, just, you know, stupid mistakes. If I hadn't made those stupid mistakes, I would have had another point. But anyways, so I came into the tournament with 1624. My performance rating was 1713. And in Canada, we have something called bonus points and lifetime bonus points. So since this is my lifetime rating high, I get bonus points on top of what I would normally get. So I finished with a rating of 1665. So that is my new national rating, all-time high. And if I click on it, you can see like my profile. So yeah, lifetime high of 1665. Not bad. I mean, I'm very happy with that. I feel I feel accomplished with that, especially at my age. I am not a, you know, spring chicken. Is that what they call it anymore? So at my age, to actually set a new personal best, I feel is an accomplishment. So again, I'm quite happy with that. If I filter by regular tournaments, we can kind of just see the progress over time. It'd be kind of interesting if I graphed it out. So my very first tournament, I played like a couple tournaments as a kid. Well, I guess I wasn't a kid, but I was like 15 or something, or 14. Yeah, I think I was like 14 years old, maybe 13 or 14. I played like a couple when I was 13 or 14. But that was a different time. Like my rating actually looked decent back then, like 1396 or 1504. But again, I think like a 1500 20 years ago, was that 20 years? That's over 20, like 25 years ago is different than a 1500 today. It's completely different. So let's look at when I started playing as an adult, which was 2018. That was my first tournament as an adult. So I started at 1494. Oh, sorry, I can just see my webcam is cutting it off, but I'll just tell you. So I was 1494 after I was 1494 going into my tournament, and then I actually got to 1581. And then I know it's cut off, you can't see it, but then I was 1575, 1572. So I was kind of hanging at around 1570-ish, 1575-ish. And can you see this yet? No, you can't. Then I dropped it slightly. Well, no, I dropped quite a bit to 1484 and then 1455. And now you can see it again. So basically I was bouncing around between like 1300, 1500 for a while. It's in a lot of these tournaments, I felt much stronger. Like in a lot of these tournaments, I felt that I was probably about 1600 if I played enough tournaments to stabilize my rating. But in most of these tournaments, I was playing in the lower sections. And if you get one draw or one loss against a low-rated opponent, that's going to just kill your rating. So you'll notice in the more recent tournaments, the last two tournaments, I moved up a section, and I played in the Premier and the Jack Taylor, and I played in the Premier and the BC Open. And since I'm not facing underrated kids or underrated adults even that are rated like 900, but they're like 2200 online, it didn't kill my rating. So in the last two tournaments, from the last two tournaments, I gained 205 points from doing that. Okay, anyways, I know I'm kind of just rambling on, but yeah, new personal best new personal best in national CFC rating. So that's basically equivalent to the USCF rating of 1665. Now, looking towards the future, can I increase that? I don't know. I think maybe. I think there's a good chance I can increase it, but I'm also a realist. Like I'm I'm not getting any younger. And also lately I've been working so much, I've hardly had any time to dedicate to chess. So can I increase that? I think there's a good possibility I can. It will take a lot of work, but we'll see. Okay, so in my next video that I have planned, as we know from the tournament, I actually gained a FIDE rating for the first time. So I'm officially FIDE rated. And in my next video, I will reveal what that rating is. And that should be interesting. So finally, I have a FIDE rating, the elusive FIDE rating in North America and especially Canada. Very hard to get. Okay, so stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching. See ya.